Om Sri Sai Ram. With humble salutations at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Sai Ram to all of you. Today we will learn a stotra. Before that, I would like to tell something. The parents should be aware and make the children aware of the wonderment of this world, this universe, which is created by God. By doing that, we will instill in our children a respect for all the creation in this in this universe. Actually, the sky, the river, the mountains, the trees, the birds, the butterflies, everything, every single thing makes us wonder. Every single thing makes us wonder the enormous power of God. And He pervades everything. He is immanent. He is in everyone, in us also, in all the other things, even the living and non-living things of this world. This we must instill, this faith and this knowledge in our children from very young age, so that they will carry it along with them when they grow up, and they will have respect for everything and everybody in this world. Today we start a stotra, which we early morning whenever we wake up in the morning, we should sit for a minute or 2 minutes. We should not jump out of bed immediately or start our work immediately, because the whole night we are horizontally sleeping, and suddenly if you stand up and start, it may affect our heart. Many people have been ill because of that. So we should sit for a minute and make ourselves aware of ourselves, and then start the day. Before that, we should think how great God's power, because we were sleeping. When we wake up, we can remember everything till we slept, or in the dream also we see many things and we remember all of them. How this power of remembrance have come? God has given us this remembrance, this intelligence, this memory power. So for that also we should be very, very grateful to God, isn't it? So children or even parents should not jump out of bed immediately after waking up. Sudden action will tell on your heart. The stotra is: sit on the bed and look at your hands and say, Karagre vasade Lakshmi, Karamathe Saraswati, करमूले स्थिता गौरी प्रभाते करदर्शनम्. Once more. कराग्रे वसते लक्ष्मी, करमध्ये सरस्वती, करमूले स्थिता गौरी प्रभाते करदर्शनम्. Why should we chant looking at the hand? Because in the hand we have 3 deities, 3 Shaktis, 3 powers in our hand. See, we do everything with our hand. Our thoughts are made into action by our hand, isn't it? So, the Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi represents the Ichha Shakti, or the will to think or do things. That is the power Mahalakshmi, Goddess Lakshmi, has given us. So, in the end of our fingers, Mahalakshmi resides. In the middle of the finger, Devi Saraswati resides. She is the one who fills our intelligence with the light. She gives us vidya. That means learning, the capacity of learning. She is the goddess of learning. So we remember her by looking at our middle of the hand. Then in the Karamule means in the end part of the here rests Gauri, Lotus Gauri. She is the Shakti or the power behind all our actions. So Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. Actions means Kriya. In Sanskrit it says Kriya. So Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. These three goddesses represent these two Shaktis. So we look at our hand and pray for that the goddesses should bless us with an intelligence which is pure, with our work or actions we do which should be pure, and the will, the desire we should have, we are having in the daytime, that will be also in the good and dharmic way. That is why we pray and looking at the hands. This will make us aware of the greater power of God. God has no names, all names are His. We can say God has no name and no rupa or form, and also we can say God is all forms are gods and all names are gods. So we can call God in any name. You call him Rama, you call him you call him Ishvara, you call him Krishna, Allah, Jesus, Jehovah, Buddha, any name you can call him and he will respond. If our call is sincere and from the heart, God with any name will respond from anywhere in the world. We see that all people are being blessed by God, In any part of the world, people are praying to God and they are getting their answers. Why? Because God pervades everywhere. God is everywhere. There is nowhere where is no God is. Everywhere is God there. People call in different names. And the children should understand. We make them understand that when we call water, we call in Tamil, call it in Tamil, Vellam or Neeru or water or gel or pani, anything we say, many names we say, but it is all the same substance, water, isn't it? Like that, we say God in many names, Krishna, Rama or Yeshu, Allah, any name, and all names are His, and we can pray from everywhere, anywhere in the world and get answers if our prayer is sincere. The answer to a prayer rests in us, because our sincere prayer, our heart should be pure and we should call Him with that love. Only then He will respond. That's the only thing we should understand. Okay? So that is the early morning stotra for the children to follow every day. It will give them the mind will be very you have any beautiful thoughts and beautiful feelings when you think of somebody and say thanks to him, isn't it? That's why we should start our day with saying Karagre Vasde Lakshmi, Karamathe Saraswati, Karamule Sthita Gauri, Prabhate Dardarshana. And God says that the most important quality a man, human being should have is Daya. Daya means compassion. A boy, there is a small story, I will tell you a small story. Once a small boy of 8 years entered a shop. A shop is at a mall. So many things are there. All the shelves are filled with many things. And the shopkeeper expected him to take the things which the child wants. But instead of that, he took a basket and took all the things for an adult. He took big things, many things he took. Took everything and then he paid the money and he went out. So the shopkeeper was very curious to know why he is doing like this. And he said there was a competition. The shopkeeper said whoever takes the maximum things in short time. He has given a particular time, 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, whoever is taking maximum things will be given them free. So this boy was running around and taking all the things, whatever he could, and lot of things he collected, and then he went out. Then the shopkeeper followed him. Why this boy is not going out and to a particular place is walking? Why? He went after him and saw him there He was giving the whole things, all things he took for a poor man, poor old man who cannot even walk properly, was sitting there, is very, very poor. Poverty is written on his face. So this boy, he has given all the things for him. Then the shopkeeper accosted him and asked him, "Why did you take so many things and then giving it to him?" Then he said, "While I was coming, I saw him sitting here and I knew that he cannot go and take anything. So when I entered your shop and he said that there's a competition, then I thought of this old grandfather and I thought I will take as much as I can because I am young. So, and I will give it to him." That is the way his compassion has. The so small boy has so much compassion in him. He was not at all selfish. That is the way that we should start early, to have the feeling of compassion towards others. That all are God. Everybody is God. Everybody has God in him. So we should treat all people with respect and love. And that is for today. So Jai Sai Ram.